if you look at the first 5 episodes, really the whole thing, but the first 5 episodes is where I kind of like had this realization. There's an alien race called the Changelings, who, when we had Renee Auberjonois on years and years ago, he played a character called Odo, who was a changeling on Deep Space Nine. So they're basically shapeshifters, and they're like their normal natural state is a liquid form. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but there was like a war between the changelings and stuff. I didn't really watch Deep Space Nine that much because that one's a hard one for me to get through because it's so long and there's a lot of dialogue and it's kind of slow. But it's still good. It's still a good show. It just, my attention span won't let me watch it. This alien race is back, and it's a pivotal part of season 3 of Picard. And there's a lot of things that you see in the first 5 episodes that look like they're the right people. This looks like it's Starfleet. It smells like Starfleet. It sounds like Starfleet, but turns out it's not really Starfleet. I feel like that's all a metaphor for Paramount Plus and what they've been doing with Star Trek. Because you get shows like Discovery, it's got the Star Trek logo on it. It's got the ships. It looks like Star Trek. It smells like Star Trek. It sounds like Star Trek, but there's something inside of you that's like, this isn't really Star Trek. Something's off here. And I feel like it probably is. It's probably just a happy coincidence. But in my opinion, I feel like that whole first 5 episodes is a metaphor. Like, I don't think Terry put that in for that reason, but that's what I took out of it. So you got to bring the old crew back to kind of fix the situation and tell everyone what Star Trek and what Starfleet and all this stuff is really about. Does that kind of make sense? Mm-hmm. I realized that like the 4th episode, and it made me tear up.
I didn't get that. That's good that you're bringing it, because I now I see it as you're talking about it and pointing it out.
So I feel like Paramount's been infiltrated,
right?
And there's a lot of imposters over there trying to make Star Trek.
Exactly.
But it's changeling Star Trek.